We are going to do a Myfitnesspal tutorial, and I'm going to show you the basics of this app and how to use it. So once you get to this point, you should have gone through by creating a profile for yourself and inputting your basic information, your goals, height, weight, etc. Okay, so once you get here, the first thing you're going to do is go set your goals. So if you have calorie and or macronutrient goals, this is the first thing you're going to set. If you don't have them yet, then initially go ahead and use the ones that were set for you by Myfitnesspal. Then you're going to go into your diary and you're going to add a food. So whatever your meal is called, you're going to add a food. Ideally, you want to use as many green check-marked foods as possible. Anyone can put food into Myfitnesspal, so finding these green checkmark verified ones are ones that Myfitnesspal has gone through and verified that the macronutrient information is correct. Couple of features you can use here are the search bar. So if you are looking for chicken, okay, this is my history coming up. And so once you get used to having these kinds of foods in your diet and plugging them in, they're going to pop up a lot faster and everything gets faster to track. But I want to show you just kind of what comes up. So let's go chicken breast. So from here, we have literally tons of options, okay? The top is usually the most relevant. And again, the green checkmark food is what you're looking for. So there's a few here. The canned chicken breast, we're looking for a normal fresh chicken breast, okay? And we want it as plain as possible. So despite this one not having a green check mark, this is actually pretty accurate. So it's for this one, it's 4 ounces, add 4 ounces and 123 calories. So let's click on it and we're looking at, you don't have to go premium. Don't worry about that. They're always going to upsell you. This is a free account. So what you're looking at, 0 carbs, that's perfect. 2.5 grams of fat, that's about right. And then 25 grams of protein, which is perfect for 4 ounces. That is spot on. So this is actually a really great option, even though it doesn't have a green check mark. So they don't have to, but you want to kind of verify that these are accurate. And you can compare these to the charts in my nutrition guide. If you have that, then that will give you a little bit of what you're looking for there as far as a comparison. So we're going to add that food. Okay, and we're on multi-add right now. So if you're done and that's all you want to add, then you can click add. Otherwise, you can keep searching. So it's checked. Okay, it looks like you could even, that's I think a new feature. Selected entry added to today. So now that it's already checked, I don't know if it's going to do it again. But let's say we're going to do some rice. Okay, so this is really vague. Again, my previous input is I've had brown rice, white rice, wild rice, etc. So let's say we're looking for brown rice. And again, I just want to show you, this is one where it matters whether you put it in cooked or uncooked, right? So if you go 1 cup cooked, the brown rice, homemade brown rice right at the top, okay, that is going to be pretty accurate. If you weigh it, if it's by weight, it's going to be a dry weight. Okay, so if you are cooking 1 serving just for you, then you can weigh it, and that's what this one would be. Okay, but we're gonna go up, and here's minute rice. Okay, so this brown quinoa and brown rice, first of all, that's a mixture, so that's a little off. But this 1 cup, you don't know whether it's cooked or not. So you're kind of looking for something that specifies. Then you can also compare. Okay, so this one up here, brown rice, 1 cup cooked, 150 calories. Here's another one, 150 calories. Here's another one, 150 calories. Okay, so you can generally assume that cooked brown rice, 1 cup cooked, is going to be 150 calories. So you come down here to minute brown rice cup, 1 cup. Okay, now this one is a little bit sketchy. So there's either something in this, right? Let's see, there's 44 grams of 44 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat, and 5 grams of protein. But when you compare that to the other cooked brown rice, there's only 32 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fat and 3 grams of protein. So there's something a little bit weird about this, which means there's probably something added in that. So these are just things to pay attention to. Okay, we're going to do just your general brown rice, and then we're going to go, actually we're going to click add one. So what it did, okay, so you can uncheck it when, and then if you want to delete it, you can just swipe to the right that way. So, okay, let's say we have our meal here. Okay, we've tracked for the day. We're going to go down to the bottom and we're going to click on nutrition. And this is where we look at our macronutrients. These are the ones that really matter. Okay, you have 3 options here. You have calories to the left, nutrients in the middle, and macros to the right. You're going to stay into nutrients. Right underneath that is your view. Okay, so this is your day view. If you want a week average, then you can click on week view. If you want to change the date that you're on, if you want to go back a week or something like that, then you would click change date. But you're looking at your protein, your carbs, right? Your fiber, your fat, your sugar, and that kind of matters. Your salt kind of matters. And then we'll look at these micronutrients a little bit later. But this is all the information that you get on this nutrients page. This is important. This is where you will come check your daily macros. Your total consumed is the first column. Your goal, or what you're trying to hit, is the second. And then how many you have left is the last column on the far right. Okay, so pay attention to those numbers. If you go over them, they'll turn red. If you hit them, they'll turn green. Okay, so those are the basics. There are a lot of different things you can do. You can go to add food. You can put in recipes. So when you go to, you would do that here. So you're going to go more, my meals, recipes, and foods. And then here you can create a recipe. You can either add it from a website that you followed it from, or you can enter your ingredients manually. If you take it from the website, just make sure that you double check that the quantities and things are right. So we're going to go chicken soup. Okay, serves 8 people. And we're going to go 4 ounces of chicken, 4 cups of broth. Let's do a tortilla soup. So we're doing 1 can of corn, maybe 2 cans black beans, and we'll submit. Okay, so 39 calories is what it tells me. You're going to double check these. 4 ounces is 100 calories. Fish broth, chicken broth, whatever. 1/3 cup, say it only gave me a 1/3 cup. Even though I put in 2 cans, it only gave me a 1/3 cup. So for this, black beans, Bush's black beans, I don't know what brand you used, but we're going to go, so it's a 1/2 cup, and the number of servings, we're going to do 4. Okay, so 4 1/2 cups. So we had to fix that. If this is the wrong item, you can go search for alternative, black beans, okay, and then it comes up a basic black bean. So that's probably a little more accurate. So we're going to go 2 cups of these, add that, and then this is great. An unmatched ingredients, okay? So canned corn, 1/2 cup. We're going to do 1 whole cup, so it should be 2 1/2 cups, okay? And then we have our soup, quote unquote, right? It tells you it's 203 calories per serving if you have 8 servings out of it. Do these matches look right? It says at the top, okay? Yep, all 4 look great. Add ingredients. Now we're going to save and log it. And watch this. Perfect. Added to meal 1. Okay, today you had chicken soup. So that is how you add a recipe on there, or a meal that you use on a pretty regular basis. You can also save that. So say this is always what you have for your first meal. You can go save as meal, and you can be like chicken soup breakfast. Chicken soup brekkie. And you'll always know that your chicken soup brekkie is this meal. Okay, and then you can go say to your meals here in the middle, and you got chicken soup brekkie. Okay, so that's the idea of that. Those are the first steps to logging your food. The more you do it, the faster it will get. Do not worry about logging your exercise. You can log your water if you want to keep track of it. That's great. And then the rest of it, don't worry about.